explanation of panache. Really, you should have a feather in your hat and flamboyant. That's panache. Salesmanship is a big part of boxing. But one thing they say about fighters is that they say, well, that guy, he lost all his marbles, you know, when he could fight, and that's one of his expressions. But I always carry a marble. So nobody can say I lost all my marbles.
Good for you.
I got one left.
Says, how'd you get started in boxing?
I was broke.
You're broke. That's an honest answer.
No, I was raised in foster homes, and I was a hired hand on a farm, and Frankie Chekla, him and his family owned the Springville Dry Cleaners, a little American-Italian family, Frankie Chekla, and my foster mother at that time, when Frankie came in, said, "Hey, meet Frankie Chekla. He fought in the Golden Gloves," you know. So I was pleased to meet him, you know, and hear his messages. So then Frank told me there's a guy up in Springville that's got a gym up there. So I hitchhiked up there, and he was busy, so he says, come back on the following Thursday or something like that, or a week or something. So I went back, and I just started training, you know, and you know, he hit me, but I'd keep coming, you know. You got to be able to endure pain to fight. If somebody hits you in the mouth, you say, "Oh, this, I'm going home." You know, if you got that kind of an attitude, you're not going to make it. One time, Rocky, Kansas, out of Buffalo, came out to see me spar, and his real name was Tony Tony Torzo, and he fought under the name of Rocky, Kansas, and he came out, and Carl wanted me to show Tony how good he was. So I'm pounding on Carl's head to show Rocky Kansas how good I am. And then after the fight, Carl got mad and hell at me for hitting him so hard. But he wanted me to show Rocky Kansas how good I was. So, but as you're a novice amateur come up, you don't know how to take it easy. You don't know how to take it easy. I fought Jimmy Skinner down in New York at the St. Nicholas Arena. And just prior to my fight, Rocky Graziano's manager comes by, but he's telling me how Graziano used to get mad. He says, you want to fight, you got to get mad, you know. Okay, so he gets me all hepped up, you know, I'm a green kid, he gets me all hepped up. I go out there and I'm fighting this, and I'm mad, and I'm banging away like this here. Jimmy Skinner's there, he blocking every damn thing I saw, or everything, he blocked everything I threw. About the fifth, sixth round, I was out of gas. You know, so I mean, I just told Carl I've had it. You know, but because instead of having my talent, right to the body, right to the head, double hooks, nice stuff, I'm banging away because I got mad. I want to be like Rocky Graziano. And I just shot my wad, and it cost me butt. I never done it again. It's a stepping stone that you learn, you know, as you're going up the ladder.
Pat, you mentioned Rocky, Kansas. He was a lightweight champion. Did your paths cross with Jimmy Goodrich?
James Moran was his real name.
Is that right?
Yeah, James Moran, yeah. He owned a restaurant and bar out in by Lolly's Amusement Park in Gold on the Beach.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What was he like?
Yeah, he was all right. Jimmy, you know, he wanted to buy my contract.
Did he?
Yeah, he says, I'll buy your contract, we'll go to New York and make a lot of money. Yeah, Jimmy Goodrich, yeah. He was always shooting the ball, cigar smoker. You can knock a guy down with a jab. You put that on his mouth, and he's going to know it. And another nice part about it, you can jab, and then with the 1-2, you put it up to his eyes. You see, you get it to his eyes, and then when it's coming down, you see the right hand is there, because he won't even see that right hand coming. That's the 1-2, bang, bang. And the 1-4, you throw 1, he blasts you in the mouth with 2 and 3, and then you throw 4. That's the 1-4. Yeah, you catch 2 and 3. Yeah. This is LaMotta Punch. This is LaMotta Punch. I would never let a kid talk. There's that punch. Now I go. You see how high I'm going? Okay, so if you hit him on the chin here, look at the drive you got. You see? And it's an effortless punch. But if you're back here, the guy's gonna nail you 5 times between now and the time you land it. If he's got any smarts. I can keep my hands up, you know. And after a while, you know, the guy will jab you and he'll hit your glove, you know. So you don't have to think about that hand no more because it's there, because it's trained to be there. Then you go on to other thoughts. But combination punches, they come to you. You do them because you're trained to throw them. You don't think I'm gonna right to the body, right head and hook to the mouth. You just do it. And then Charlie Joseph had a good punch. You take both hands like this and box your ears. It didn't do squat diddly, but it was good showmanship. My first fight was in a skating rink in Angola, New York. I fought on Al Cooper, and I lost the decision. I fought him 8 fights later and beat him because of the advanced training. I got training, he didn't get it. But like I say, I compliment the situation with Carl. So I could brag all I want, and you know that it's not bragging, it's complimenting. And when Jimmy Watkins and I would spar in practice in Singer's gym with 12-ounce gloves and headgears. And when Jimmy Watkins and I would spar, everybody in the whole damn gym would stop and watch the good fight, you know? Because we'd have a good fight right there in Singer's gym. And one time I knocked him down with 12-ounce gloves on. And headgears and 12 ounce, and I knocked him down. Well, then the someone got him and knocked me down. I mean, it was a good fight. Well, everybody would quit their training and watch us two go at it. Because it was a good show. 2 days. The first night I fought a John Tripp out of Bangor, Maine. And I knocked him out in the first and second round. The second fight I fought Charlie Tombstone Smith out of Los Angeles. And it was a tough fight. And I knocked him down 3-4 times and I won a decision. Then the next fight, the next night I fought Jimmy Voss out of Utica. And I think about the 3rd round he decided, I can't beat this guy. He just quit and turned around and walked to his corner. He says, I can't beat him. And then the final night, the final fight the same night, I'm up against Gordon Van Loel out of Bangor, Maine. He was a paratrooper and he was the All-Army champion, competing for the United States Army. So the first 2 rounds, I don't know, I thought I was doing all right. And then I come back to my corner in the 3rd round. And Carl says, he says, Billy, you got to knock this guy out. Then this fight is too close. He says, now on a close decision, who do you think is going to win? Billy Council, Hicksville, or Gordon Van Loel from the All-Army? Who do you think is going to win? I said, well, I don't know whether I answered him or not, but I went out and I got a hook on him and he went down and I won. I stopped him and won the fight. 53.
53?
Yeah.
Did you go become pro after that then?
Yeah. And then I got drafted. The Korean War was on and I got drafted on the 30th of July and they signed the armistice on the 9th of July. I got drafted. And they signed the armistice on the 30th in Korea. So our whole company, we went to Germany. I went to Dublin, London, Paris, Amsterdam, Vienna, Antwerp, Rotterdam. You know, took the grade tour, had a ball over there, yeah. I would have been better off if you had put me in the National Guard. And I wouldn't have had that 2-year life. You know, because I picked up some bad boxing habits. You know, and I don't care, a bad habit, an analogy for a bad habit is it'll never be a good habit.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. My amateur record right there. See, there's my amateur record right there, Russ.
Okay.
Carl, that's Carl's writing, not mine. Carl kept the record. I wasn't smart enough. One of the smartest guys that I did fight was this little guy down here, and was really, really smart. Where the hell? He was really. See, this Ernest Anthony, he fought Archie Moore for the light heavyweight title. Who's this other guy? It was Isaac Vaughn.